Guy Verhofstadt's right-hand man, Guillaume McLaughlin, hit out against Theresa May's insane Brexit strategy in December 2017 and even wondered what the fuck is wrong with her, a new book claims. The book, by documentary maker Lode Desmet and BBC broadcaster Edward Staunton, indicates the contempt Mrs May and her negotiating team were held in by their counterparts in Brussels. Desmet and Staunton shadowed Guy Verhofstadt, the European Parliament's representative on Brexit, for almost 2 years, to make a documentary and book on the process leading up to the UK's first scheduled departure on the 29th of March, 2019. The unique access provided an unfiltered sight into the thoughts and worries of the EU negotiating team, and in their book Blind Man's Brexit, which was published in September, the authors recalled how Mr. Verhofstadt's press office really felt about Theresa May's Brexit strategy. On the 4th of December, 2017, Theresa May was heading to Brussels for a set-piece lunch with Jean-Claude Juncker to thrash out the last details of a deal, which they both thought had been reached. However, despite being warned not to leak the 15-page report, which set out the deal on the terms of Britain's withdrawal, Philippe Lamberts, a Green Rep, briefed its contents to journalists outside the European Commission's Berlaymont headquarters. At the DUP's Belfast headquarters, the leaked text was greeted with alarm, and Arlene Foster hastily arranged a televised statement, in which she warned that she would have not accepted any form of regulatory divergence which separates Northern Ireland economically or politically from the rest of the United Kingdom. Mrs May eventually had to concede defeat, and in an arranged statement around 4 p.m. said no deal had been reached. According to the new book, when the news reached the Verhofstadt team, a lot of anger was directed towards the Prime Minister, as it was clear she had made a huge strategic mistake. Guillaume McLaughlin, head of Mr. Verhofstadt's personal office, was recorded by the authors as saying, "She got on a plane to Brussels without having cleared it with the DUP. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with her? It's insane. She's there, she's at this meeting." So the first question is, Mrs. May, what does Arlene Foster think? Oh, I don't know. I haven't spoken to her. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I hadn't thought of that one. I mean, come on. I think what Lamberts did was pathetic, but it had nothing to do with this, which is just ridiculous. Taking to the podium for his own delayed press conference just after 5 p.m., Irish Taoiseach Leo Varadkar also criticised the former Prime Minister's strategy, making clear that the UK government, EU and Irish teams had all agreed to the text. The Irish leader said it had been Mrs May's responsibility to ensure the DUP were on side. The withdrawal agreement negotiated by Mrs May and the EU was defeated in the House of Commons on 3 occasions.